This course is brought to you by AppyPie as part of our Academy series.
Now I want to give you a couple of scripts for email pitches where you can cold pitch influencers to see if they would help to promote you. And I'll give you two examples. One, if you cannot pay, and one, if you can pay. So here's how it goes. Say, hi, put their name here, very important. Make sure you know their name. If you're mass blasting, you're going to get a lower response rate. So if you email them one at a time, or at least take the time to know their name, it's much better. I'm promoting, and then here you put your one sentence email pitch, a new mobile app for game, a new game app, or a new puzzle app, a new productivity app, whatever, something brief, because they don't care that much yet. And I'm looking for strong, I left this blank because it's Instagram influencers or YouTube influencers or something such as yourself, so that they get to know where you want the promotion to be. You can omit this entirely and you can say strong influencers as yourself. That is also fine. I prefer to say what influencers, like Instagram influencers or podcast influencers, because they'll immediately know where you want them to promote you. And then you go, I can't pay at the moment. So you have to make that very clear, because one thing that happens is these influencers, they get a lot of emails, a lot of pitches daily, multiple people daily. They don't read the emails, they skim the emails. They really gloss over the major points. I think you want to be direct. Say, you cannot pay at the moment, but I can offer you these things in exchange. I gave you some examples. Promotion on your YouTube channel. Maybe you can leave a review of their products. Maybe you can link to their website or something like that. Or better yet, you can even say, I've already gone ahead and reviewed your product, or I've gone ahead and linked to you. I've gone ahead and featured you on my YouTube channel, so that you can show them, hey, I gave you value first. But you don't have to do that. This is sort of like a bare standard minimum. You can offer them some promotion in exchange for their promotion. Not being able to pay is going to result in a low conversion rate of this. Offering them something in return is going to improve your conversion rate, but still nothing is as good as paying. You are going to get a high rejection rate of this, and if not rejection, just no reply. But if you can pay, the email is much shorter, and you got to be more direct, because you got to explain that you can promote, that you can pay to get promoted, because then doors open up for you. And you give the very same introduction. Hello, I'm promoting whatever your one sentence pitch is, and this sentence is the same. And then right away you express that you can pay, and you ask for their rate. Now here's a strategy for you. The reason you ask for their rate is so that they can maybe give you a low rate. There's a chance that they're going to underbid themselves. It could be that they're humble and they give low rates. If they give high rates, let's say they say $1,000 per something, and you say, well, my budget is only $50. So you reply and you say, well, my budget is only $50. What can I get with that? So you kind of set an artificial barrier. It's almost a negotiation tactic. And you say, well, they still want your $50. Of course, they want your $1,000 much more, but they still want your $50 or $100 that you might offer them. And there might be something they can do for you for that price, or they might reduce their initial price quite a bit, because they'll see, well, can't get $1,000 from them, but might as well try to get $100. So that way you can get a really good price with minimal negotiation, and get the influencers to promote whatever you want to be promoted.